I want people to come here and not think about what they think about when they want to have pasta. I don't know if you could find anybody who would agree this is an Italian restaurant, which is great because it isn't. My name is Chef Kevin Adey, and I'm the owner of Faro in Bushwick, Brooklyn. When we first opened, from day one, everyone wanted to call it an Italian restaurant because I served pasta. I did everything in my power to, say this is a seasonal American restaurant. I grew up in an Italian house. My grandmother would not call this Italian. My Irish grandmother wouldn't call this Italian. You can't avoid that a lot of pasta shapes have a really Italian name. People come from Italy to yell at me about this. I had a lady come and yell at me because a pasta that I served from her hometown would never be served like this, that I should stop immediately. And she was so mad. This little old lady. That's great. I'm not in Bergamo, I'm in Bushwick. The funny thing was, she said that the chitarra that I served was great. But my friend from Abruzzo says that's not right. So, two people from the same country yelling at me for opposite reasons. It's really funny. Faro opened in May of 2015. We earned our first Michelin star about a year and a half after opening. I always used a star as like a motivating factor, like you're never gonna start doing that kind of work, never really thinking it would happen. It's just such a pipe dream for a kid to move to New York City, to actually achieve it. I just didn't think it would be really humanly possible. I hadn't thought about it until we got removed from the bib list. Then you start thinking like, holy shit, this could actually happen. What am I gonna use for motivation now?
What's your motivation now?
Keeping it. Because now now I'm worried about everything I do. Now I have to scrutinize. It's really paralyzing creatively when someone can take something away from you. You know what I mean? But that goes with the territory, I guess. Creating, for me, happens in waves where I'll sit down and be flipping through a magazine or whatever, and I'll see a picture of an eggplant, and I'm like, oh! And then all of a sudden 4 dishes will just fall out of my head onto paper. Sometimes I can't stop it, and I'll write the whole menu. I'll redo the whole menu in one day. I love coming here. I hate leaving here. I like when it's busy. I like when someone walks in at 10:59. Complacency is dangerous, dangerous ground. It's why I change the menu all the time, because I want you to be living on one foot in the grave, one foot on a banana peel all day long. You should be nervous. You should be on the edge, pushing back all the time.
Do you see the restaurant being here in 5 years?
This restaurant being here in 5 years? Absolutely. I live around the corner. If it's not here, where the fuck am I gonna go? I'm not satisfied with it. I'm not satisfied with a star. I actually go to sleep sometimes thinking what could I do to push for 2? I didn't know how to get 1. I certainly don't know how to get 2. But I know that I'm not done yet with what we can do here.